All right. So Celtics and Sixers. I think this and the Denver series are the most interesting basketball court wise because people love making narratives out of the Lakers and Warriors, but pure hoops wise, like I say this and the Denver series is the best. But so game two where we left off, Celtics won. I don't think that was a surprise to anyone. You got to defend home court. Game three, Celtics pulled it out in the end. If I can see the box score real quick, only Embiid played good. And let's see, Maxey no show. Well, really, he had 4 shots. Harden, where is he, bro? Anyways, that was my question throughout the game. Jesus Christ, he passed up an open floater, and that was bad. He started cooking again in the near the end, but it was too little, too late. So people are saying, "Oh, that was a fluke game," basically, and I was starting to believe that too. I thought, okay, maybe the Sixers aren't as good as I thought, but this game happened. I got to watch this game back because I was out busy during the game, but I did watch it back, and I have no idea how the Sixers won this game. Sixers took the lead, then Celtics took the lead. Let me see if they got the game chart. Yeah. Well, you see, so Sixers led for a majority of the game. Then they let the Celtics come back as the fourth quarter was closing, and boom, it's tied. Because James Harden was a hero this whole game. He hit the floater to tie the game, and it was pretty much almost all Celtics in overtime. And then this happened. So watching that back, I had no idea that that's the reason the Celtics were up. This is a bad no call. Look how far his arm extends. Now, obviously, if Maxey fell over and flopped, yes, this would have been called. But the ref is right here too. That makes this awful. I don't know. Probably because it's Tatum, but Doc Rivers had some words for it. Harden does this a couple of times, so it's kind of hypocritical coming from him. But I will let the rest of this game play out and not make any comments until that buzzer goes off.
Celtics are going to play. Joe Mazzulla's going to let them go. Down by 1, 10 seconds to play. Tatum against Harris. Tatum. Smart. Got it. Did it count?
That shot did not count. Good thing for Sixer fans. And I have so many questions about this. Because I get Tatum. He's trying to lure Embiid to the basket. He's a strong dude, so that's why you have him on him. I would have liked Al Horford on him, probably. And let's have it play out a bit. Right there, basically. I think Derek White should have crashed in. Horford go to Maxey. And Smart can leave Tucker open, because I feel like if you're the Sixers, like, Tucker's the worst shooter on this court. Leave him open if you live or die with it, basically. But that's not what happened. Derek White stayed on Maxey because, he's still a threat. even if he's not playing his greatest. But why does Jaylen Brown help? Al Horford should have stepped in because you are not worried about this PJ Tucker 3 right here. Jaylen Brown, this guy has been scorching hot the entire night, hitting clutch shots throughout the whole game. And you want to leave him open for 3? That is he already hit a game winner on you before. Why are you doing this? And B does make this really difficult pass that almost goes out of bounds. And credit to Brown. He almost gets this and gets back in time. But I am confused. Horford literally help right here when he's in the middle. Horford slide over, okay? You don't do this when you don't crash in when you're down 2 basically. I'm speaking this like if they just did not want to give up the 3. But realistically, you let Embiid do this because you have Tatum who's hooping in the second half. Yeah, you have a really clutch player on the other end. Worst case scenario, it goes to overtime again, where you could probably win because you're supposed to be the better team. So yeah, I had to watch this back a couple of times. And now we're going to get into this. I don't have a problem with him not calling timeout right now. I do have a problem that he didn't call a timeout about here. Because it was clear to everyone that the Celtics did not know what they were doing at this point. Look, the defense is already settled. If you wanted a quick basket, the chance is gone already. Well, okay, if I was the Celtics, like, let's pretend I'm Marcus Smart. Drive in, or Tatum set a screen on this side. Smart can drive in, Embiid crashes, give it to Horford, open 3-pointer. Horford's a good 3-point shooter. But there is no plan here, basically. Tatum should have laid this up. But because of Embiid's interior defense, that's not going to show up in the scoreboard or the box score. He does not attempt this because he's right there ready to the block. I would have bet my life that if he did lay this up, he would have blocked it. So he has to panic pass all the way to Smart. There's 0.9 seconds on the clock. Not enough time to swing it to Derek White. This is why you needed the timeout. So you could run this play earlier. And he just did... Oh, that's weird. Anyways, he just did not get it off in time. Doesn't count. Now you're looking at a 2-2 series where realistically you really could have swept this team. I don't know. I picked the Sixers to win, I think, but that's just because I like them more. And there is no analysis to go into. I just like players on the Sixers more. But also Embiid almost killed someone like in game 3, but he apologized. Yeah, you could learn something, Draymond. Anyways, 9 for 20, but he hooped, so who cares? That 1-3 hit was a push-off, but whatever. You would have had to wave off a couple of Harden's threes, but that's okay. Brogdon is good. I will say that. I didn't think he was this good, but he's pretty good. And did this without Tobias Harris showing up. And basically without Maxey. He played pretty poor. He basically solo squatted. Duo squatted the whole Celtics team, which I will admit is really impressive. Sixers have no business being tied right now. So basically the Sixers game plan should be let Harden cook, is what I'm trying to say. because when he plays good, the rest of the team plays good, and it opens up Embiid. And he did this on only two free throws, I believe. Not Embiid, but Harden. 4 free throws, my bad. But that was it. I think the Celtics end up winning this. Game 5, I think the Celtics come back because it's on their home floor. If the Sixers do win Game 5, pack it up. Pack it up, basically. They won the series. But, yeah. That's my thoughts, basically. Alright, yeah. See you for the next game.